It's time for another Diecast model review. This time it's Larry Perkins' 1986 Bathurst Commodore. It's another step back in time, this time back to Bathurst 1986. This is the car that kicked it all off for Perkins Engineering. In the years prior, he'd been working for Peter Jansen, and then he'd been working at the Holden dealer team with Peter Brock, where they had won the previous 3 Bathursts in a row, but for reasons, Perkins had split with Brock's HDT and he'd gone out to set up his own team with, control of his own destiny. Didn't run in the championship. He only got involved in the endurance races. Him and David Parsons did partake in the Sandown 500. That was an unsuccessful campaign. They were 14th, 7 laps down. And then Bathurst, they did go out and get themselves 4th in the top 10 shootout, but ended up in 25th position, 21 laps off the pace in the race. Obviously, this was in a time before Larry had those bulletproof cars that he got really well known for in the 90s. But yeah, this is the one that kicked it all off. So I definitely had to have it in my collection because big fan of Larry Perkins over the years. So let's crack it open and see what it's like. Kicking it off with the certificate of authenticity. A little bit disappointing, these aren't numbered. It just says a limited edition of 1000, and you also get this little booklet with it as well. A bit hard to see, but there is a little bit of a blurb about the car, bit of information in there and some detailed photos. So if you get one, it's a good read. But here is the car. As much as I criticise the later classic V8 supercars, their earlier model cars are really good. This one looking really tough with its black wheels, lots and lots of detail. I quite like the finish on it. Interesting thing there, I see this owner Colin Giltrap. That would be Giltrap Group. He's still involved with some younger guys' careers, helping him out. I'm pretty sure he'd helped out Scott McLaughlin and Shane Van Gisbergen in their early careers as well. So there's Giltrap Motor Group on the back there. I am looking at this for the first time, so you're enjoying questions like that with me. I'm not sure what all that's about. Of course, we've got detailed interior and that, full opening parts, which I'll crack open now. You can see all the detail in the boot there. It is just outstanding, the detail in these models. The camera just doesn't pick it up too well. And the classic blue interior of the VK Commodores. You can see into the engine as well, but I can't get the bonnet to sit up by itself. So I'll just lift it up here with my hand. And there is all the detail in the engine bay as well. I don't think the camera's doing it justice, and there's the boot just shutting by itself. But really good looking model car, this one. So that's my review of the Perkins and Parsons 1986 Bathurst 1000 model from Classic Carlectables. As I said before, I am quite critical of some of their later V8 supercar stuff, but definitely their older cars are outstanding. This is a very recent release one. I can't wait to expand my model display here in the coming years and get all of the VKs out together. I think this will go with some other VKs rather than in the Perkins kind of Castrol part of the collection. Just another thing I do like with the Classic Carlectable stuff as well, they've got those outer boxes that protect. Some of the others come with plastic sleeves over them that you basically have to cut open to get the models out. These have the protective boxes with them, so the box art, as you can see, I think before I had the other side of the box, but there is quite a bit of box art on these. Although when you are searching through them, when you've got all the boxes stacked up, that's the only description on there, which it just says VK Commodore 1986 Bathurst, which does make it hard to know which, when you end up with multiples of the same car for each year, because I've got the Brock 86 Bathurst Commodore, and I've also got the Chickadee one as well. So it'll be interesting putting this next to those ones to see how they all compare, and then also putting it up against, say, like the big bangers that I've got, the 1985 versions of the, or the 1984 versions of the VK Commodores. But yeah, let me know what you think of the model. Is this one that you've got for your collection, or will you be trying to add it? Yeah, down in the comments, and let me know which model you'd like me to see crack open next time. But until next time, I'm still Dave, and I'll catch you later.